other than the AR, there are certainly plenty of other platforms that work very well from a defensive standpoint. One of my favorites is the AK, or the AK variant. In this case, this is a very, very cheap stamped AK receiver. This is the classic Wasser, and you know, some people think it's a piece of junk. I do have to say this gun does not malfunction and shoots and shoots and shoots. It's not as accurate as an AR-15, or at least not with the crap ammo that I'm using. But it certainly is a really good gun, and if you know you only had one gun to choose for self-defense, this could certainly do it, and a lot of fun to shoot. Operating system is obviously a little more challenging, just in terms of where the safety is, the magazine release, and things like that. However, if you train with it on a regular basis, it's fairly you know, you can get very, very good, and I've seen people shoot these things super fast, you know, fastest guys with AR, so it can be done. One of the challenging things for me is the fact that the safety is up here. So I've got to sweep the safety off, and you know, there are a couple ways to do it. You can obviously just do it with your thumb as you're coming back. You can do it with your finger as you're coming back. But however you do it, it is going to take just a little bit time than what you have set up with an AR, where you've got that thumb safety selector switch. You just flip it up or down, so a lot faster. So in this case, basically let a round strip from the magazine, but it's the same type of drills that we were doing earlier, just the up-look press. With the AK, you really want to lean forward. Again, not a huge difference in recoil, but you really want to lean forward over the gun and really press the gun into your shoulder. So you can do that, and you can see that I'm just using the basic Russian military sling, which certainly works as well, almost, as the single point slings that you saw on the AR I was using earlier, the Magpul. But again, this is just stock military, nothing fancy. You know, it cost me, I don't know, $400 or something. Shot thousands and thousands of rounds through it. It still shoots well, certainly accurate enough for what you need to do, and really fun to shoot. Everybody needs an AK variant. One other thing is, you'll notice on that last shot, not only did I flinch, but you'll also notice the bolt does not lock back like it does with the AR. So you really got to make sure that you're going in, you're visually inspecting both the chamber and the magazine to make sure there are no more rounds in there. So what I do after that last shot is I always just pull it back, I check, I eject the magazine, and then I check again just to make sure, then the safety goes on. So that's a pretty simple thing to learn. But if you're not used to shooting this type of platform, and you go from an AR and you think that AK variant, that slide's going to lock back, it's not, and so you just really want to make sure there's nothing left at the end of the firing string. So hopefully that makes some sense. In just a minute, we're going to go to the AK-74 variant, which is the 5.45 by 39, sort of the Russians' copy of our 5.56 round, and that's really a blast. In this particular gun, I'll show you in just a minute. Again, easy acquisition, fast on target, and a lot of fun to shoot.